Hi chums. Now, I don't know if you know this. I know it shocked you that, didn't it? Yeah, straight in there. Well, hello friends, neighbours, everybody who watches our wonderful collective group. Thank you so much as ever for joining me. I wanted to share this because I don't know if you know this, but I was talking to a casting director a while back, and actually now when you think about it, it actually does make a lot of sense, the way that they cast people, you know? Because when you look at the big soap stars and stuff like that, you remember before, they were a thing that was developed, wasn't there? And there were sort of people like that, and you know, you suddenly grew to like the characters. Now the bottom line is that actually a lot of your favorite TV stars, particularly in dramas, films, stuff like that, are cast not through their box office pulling power, but in fact what they've got in social media following. So for instance, you'll spot like an influencer on a reality show, and that is because they've got X point millions of people, and what that TV show thinks is, well, we'll book them because they'll talk about it on there, and that will be cross-pollination, you know, people watching the show. Doesn't work, but there you go, that's the deal. Now this is the problem now facing the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, and more importantly by her now virtually only left paying paymaster, the streaming giant Netflix. Let me explain. Hi, how are you? Are you all right? Yes, thank you so much. Nice to have your company. It is a bit of a dilemma, and this has happened to me, truly. You know, you get offered all sorts of shows, and then you know, they ask you, how many followers do you have, and what do you do, and all this sort of stuff. How often do you post? And you think, well, hang on a minute, you know, I'm not that interested anyway. But it's really all about if you pop up on a show, a news consumer program, then they want to put your handle, and then people then, you know, look into you. That's the deal. What's fascinating now is that Meghan could be forced to literally, and I use that word in the strongest possible terms, following the Hollywood debacle, the Hollywood Reporter attacking her, forced back into social media by her bosses, Netflix. And this is because they now truly believe, having sat through the tantalizing teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it, of her forthcoming cooking show, that she needs to get out there, get active. And the way that they believe that you can do this is if you post these, you know, odd clips of, say, certain favorite recipes or a little bit of an interest factor. Develop your following is the missive that's being given out to Meghan. As ever, we have to say allegedly, but you can understand that. Now, what's happened is, as you remember, with American Riviera Orchard, she put that thing on Instagram and a total flop. You know, they thought that was going to be millions of pounds, and, you know, now they thought that was going to be millions of followers, and it just didn't happen. That was a real eye-opener, but as ever, people were fired because they did it wrong. It can never be the celebrity that is unpopular. Oh, no, it's never the celebrity, it's your fault. But now Ted, the boss, of course, of Netflix, who was booed at that award ceremony for signing Harry and Meghan, has got two turkeys to look forward to Christmas. The polo show from Prince Harry, and now Meghan Markle's debacle cooking show. And obviously the team there are thinking, well, we're going to give this the best shot. Now, Meghan and Harry do nothing to promote their product. If you remember, Meghan did absolutely diddly squat to help her podcast, even though she'd been paid millions of dollars. Prince Harry apparently is hitting back at wanting to promote his polo show. Even Penguin Random House had a struggle getting him to do certain things. The only thing he seemed keen on was the televised therapy session. Make of that what you will. But Meghan's now on very dangerous thin ice, trust me. And if she doesn't really curtail to these ideas, they're perfectly in their rights to say, well, we tried everything, but you're marketing it in an old-fashioned 20th century way. And Netflix splashing out a lot of money on a show that clearly nobody wants. Well, either Meghan gets back and proactive on social media, or she could be literally talking to herself, which is virtually already doing, right? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.